the narcissist love? A question that has been asked many times, and we're gonna talk about it today. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and if you're new here, welcome. I am a life and relationship coach, and on this channel we get to the root of the issue and we learn how to heal and deal. So if that's your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of the fam. If you already are a subscriber, you know I appreciate you so much. Also, don't forget to sign up to be a part of the Patreon so you can be a part of the Discord community. Let's get into today's video. So can the narcissist love? I feel like this is a complex question that a lot of us have. If you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, if you have a parent that's a narcissist, or you have a child with a narcissist, you may wonder, does this narcissist love my child? Did my parent ever love me? And here's the thing, it's not something we'll 100% ever get the answer to, because the narcissist is never going to 100% answer honestly. But some things that can help us come to our own conclusions will be based on what love is and who the narcissist is. So what is love? I feel like most of us would see love as a verb. It's not only something you feel, but something you show. Love means you make sacrifices for the well-being of another. Love is extending ourselves for the well-being of another. In order to love, there has to be some selflessness in there. Now, what is a narcissist? Narcissists are shells of people that don't really have their own identity. They live off of their own ego. They're very self-revolved and self-centered. They live in a state of taking, and they don't create a space for you to exist as an individual. So if that's the case, you know, if love means self-sacrifice and a narcissist is self-centered, how is it that they will talk about how they love you, or they'll do things that show that they care or show that they love you? So narcissists, at the end of the day, they're still human. They crave companionship just like me and you, but they have a terrifying fear of abandonment. They never want the person that they've picked to be their person to abandon them. So when the person they've picked shows them love, it makes them feel all good and gooey inside, and they may try to mirror it so that way you will give them more of those good feelings. But when you disappoint them or you are not controllable, then they will want to punish you and try to force you to be the way that they want again. And that's when they get that negative supply. And then when you start to behave different, where you start to become distant, or they notice that you are having too extreme of a negative reaction to what they're doing, that triggers their fear of abandonment, they want that love back. So then they will mirror that love that that you've shown them, or mirror what they've seen love to be, or what has gotten people to connect to them again. Their love is a tool to manipulate others to give them love constantly, which this shows that their love is completely conditional and completely one-sided. It's always about how can you serve them? What could they do to manipulate you to get you to give them that good feeling inside that they can suck out of you? When you can't serve them the way they see fit, that's when you become disposable. And that's what makes it conditional love. So when they are mirroring that love that they've seen, and when you are giving them those good loving feelings, this is where the delusion comes into play, where they think that they are so in love with this person. They like the idea of love and the way it makes them feel, but they are incapable of engaging in deep love, and they are incapable of truly showing that to others. They are incapable of putting their needs and themselves to the side to see what the other person needs and how could they serve that other person and attend to them. So we know they struggle with empathy. How can you truly love someone if you can't empathize with them, if you can't relate to them, if you can't put yourself in their shoes and know how they feel? Going back to that delusion, they love the way that you make them feel, so they're in love with the love that you give, and they like your admiration, but not necessarily giving you the equal amount of love that you deserve and that you were giving to them. And if you think about it, a narcissist, because there's so much in their ego and they have so much deep shame, they don't even really love themselves. They don't like themselves. If you can't love yourself, If you don't know how to have a good relationship with yourself, how can you love another? How can you show that love to somebody else? How do you have a relationship with another without having a good relationship with yourself? So this explains unhealthy love. Unhealthy love is the need to take and feel loved by others, so they will mirror just to get that need met. But what does healthy love look like? Healthy love is they want to get to know you. They want to be a part of their life. They want to do things for you without expecting anything in return. They don't try to punish you when they are upset with you. Like, yeah, they'll share that they're upset and maybe they'll be a little distant, but you don't have to deal with verbal abuse or silent treatment or anything like that. They show affection consistently, and it's not something that you have to earn. And they accept you for who you are. They embrace you. You can be your own self, and you don't have to mold yourself into a certain person to receive that love from that person. Now, what happens when you ask a narcissist if they love you? They usually have a condemning answer, and they'll be like, what kind of stupid question that, of course I love you. Or, every parent loves their child. That's so stupid to even ask. Instead of empathizing with you and the fact that you asked that question, because it's clear that you're feeling unconfident in the way that they feel about you, they instead will try to make you feel stupid for even asking that question. And then you leave, like, on a conscious level, hearing what they're saying and saying, okay, they're claiming they love me, but still feeling this emptiness and still feeling confused of, well, if they love me, why does it come with so many conditions? Or why is it always a roller coaster? Or why is it so inconsistent? And I have to deal with all of these emotional turmoil or even physical turmoil. And you, rightfully so, will most likely be unsatisfied with their answer, or you'll dismiss your feelings and be like, okay, they said they do, so I'm just gonna leave it. But it will be something that's gnawing at you. When someone loves you, it's not even a question. You feel it. You feel the care. You see the sacrifices they make. With a narcissist, you have to go back and think deep to see, moments that they've shown love. Now, here's what's really important, and some healing words that a lot of us have to hear when we've been around narcissists. Just because they're incapable of love doesn't mean that you are not deserving of love. It does not make you the problem or mean that you are unlovable. And remember that, repeat it. Someone else not loving you does not make you unlovable. It makes them incapable of giving you love. So hearing all of this, now this is where your own judgment comes into play. Do you think, based on the definition of love, when we talked about what healthy love is versus the way a narcissist loves, they could truly love? It's a really difficult question to answer and to face. This especially is hard when you are a child of a narcissist. The good thing in understanding that narcissists are kind of incapable of love is that it helps you to not hold on to hope of them loving you, because their love is unhealthy and it's one way and it's conditional, and you are not receiving the love that you deserve. And when you learn what healthy love is, that's when you can know and find that type of love and not tolerate unhealthy love or narcissistic love, where it feels like someone is sucking the life out of you or they're mirroring you and there's not a genuineness to their love. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone that you think may need it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys. Some of the videos that I make feel so sad to make, and these are one of the ones where I know that it's gonna hurt someone and it's gonna kill me. Don't be surprised if you find me on the news like this. We can come up with but when you disappointment, why am I saying when you disappointment?